correctly, I spoke to a young lady who had just basically almost won by, literally a hair. She came to winning the X Factor, and she is one of the talents that I think that we will be hearing about forever. Literally, she's going to be, in my estimation, she is the next big thing, a Barbra Streisand, a Celine Dion, but younger, definitely younger, and quite extraordinary. Her name's Carly Rose Sonenclar, and I'm so happy to have you back, my dear.
Thank you for having me. That was quite an introduction.
Well, let me tell you, it is quite true, and I don't mean that by any ways to sound patronizing or anything. You have something so unique, and I can't get enough of talking to you because I just know at some point in your career it's going to be so hard to get in touch with you again. I'm grateful to be able to talk to you because I think you're going to be one of the voices that defines the future of music, and so I'm excited about that for you. I'm really psyched about the fact that now we get to finally see you in concert. You've got 4 shows going on in the next couple of months. Tell us about it. The ones here in our area. First, Playland, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be performing at Playland. I'm so excited to do that because, it's like a hometown landmark. So it's nice to, do my first concert in my hometown. And
you know what? That's actually, Playland is a beautiful, for anyone who doesn't know, in Rye, New York, Playland is this Art Deco 1920s amusement park that's on the Long Island Sound. It's absolutely beautiful. And they have this amphitheater there, so that's going to be your first, and because you're from Westchester County, that's going to be exciting for you to be able to kind of give back and pay back, not pay back, just pay tribute to your home area. But then you're going to be in New York City for Stand Up for the Cure at the Best Buy Theater?
Yes, that is correct.
And so are tickets still on sale for all of these things, or are you running out of tickets already?
Well, the VIP is sold out, but there's limited general admission tickets left.
Okay. So any Ticketmaster will have all of those.
Definitely. Yeah.
So you did okay, I'm assuming you finished school this week and you're graduating from middle school, I hear.
I did graduate.
How did that feel?
It was nice. It's nice to have summer now.
I bet you do, but I know that you're busier than ever. I follow you on Facebook. I'm one of your thousands of millions of fans that you have on there. And I see that you've been recording and writing some original music apparently. So this is, are you actually writing the lyrics of your new music, or you are? So have you always done that, or is that something just new since you almost won on the X Factor?
Well, I've always written music. That's always been an interest of mine. So now that I did X Factor, I'm able to go into the studio with some amazing writers who I can collaborate with and stuff like that. So that's definitely one of the perks of having come off the show. And
you must be working with some extraordinary, talented producers as well. Do you have a record deal yet, or is that just something that takes a while to happen?
Yeah, I'm signed to Psycho, which is Simon Cowell's label.
Yes.
But I'm in pre-production on my album, which is basically the earliest stages of it. So it's not at a point where I can say too much yet.
Okay.
But it's still basically right now I'm just getting into the studio with as many people as I can to try to make music that I'm going to want to eventually release.
That you're eventually going to want to release. So some of it will be some of your own originals and maybe some covers, or you can't divulge yet?
No, it's going to be originals. It's going to be an original album, no covers.
That's incredible. So when you say that it's a process, it's how long will it take us to actually be able to buy this CD?
You probably know as much as I do, to be honest. It's hard because you can't really have an exact date because it's a creative process, I guess. So.
Oh, I see. So there's no one that's really over you with a time limit saying, look, you've got to write this many songs in this amount of time because we need the album by spring of 2014. No one's saying that in particular?
Not at this point. You never know. That could eventually be the case where I would have to kind of rush into the studio all the time, which would be fine because I enjoy it. But at this point, it's just kind of, I'm making music when I can and like talking to the label about it and getting their opinion on it, and that's kind of where I'm at.
Well, that's exciting, but you're doing that all, as you said, as you were juggling school, and now you're going into high school. Will you be going to full-time high school as well as doing your career, or will you be having tutors while you're on the road? Will you start to tour? How is this going to happen once September rolls around and you're back in school again?
Well, I am going to go to high school normally. I obviously am going to go when I can, because if I am out, I have to do whatever I have to do for my career, that's fine. And my school is really cooperative with that stuff, so that's something that's really good about where I go. But, yeah, I'm going to go normally as much as I can. Okay.
So you're going to juggle the normalcy of real life but still while having this huge career. And I just cannot wait to hear you, and I'm looking forward to hearing you perform. Are you nervous at all, or after doing the X Factor and being seen by literally millions of people around the world, it's probably not that big of a deal to be in a theater, huh?
Yeah, it's definitely prepared me really well for, doing concerts and stuff. But obviously, like the day of, I'm gonna be nervous because I haven't really done concerts before. It's not like I've been doing this for years, so that's definitely. I'm sure I'll be a little nervous, but I definitely feel a lot more prepared coming off of X Factor.
Oh, I bet you do. Now, what can you tell us some of the material that we can expect to hear at the Best Buy concert and the Playland concert?
I cannot tell you that. You'll just have to come and see.
Are you serious?
I'm totally serious.
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
Well, I think it's probably good that you do that. It does make people, say you'll just have to see it for yourself. So, and so you have a website and Facebook. Okay, so your website is?
It's CarlyRoseSonenclar.com.
Okay, so it's just your full name, Carly Rose Sonenclar, and that's SONENCLAR, and CarlyRoseSonenclar.com, and also on Facebook. How many likes do you have now?
I think like over 500,000 or something like that.
Yeah, a 14-year-old with 500,000 people, and that's just the beginning of it all. And what I love about you, my dear, and every time I've been able to speak with you on the radio, you are such a humble person. None of this has gone to your head. You come from the most beautiful family. They're down to earth. They're loving. They're supportive. They're just very good people. They care about you as a person first, and your education also, and your music. They're just nurturing you to be the best that you can be. But you come from such a wonderful, unique system. I think that really, if we don't hear from you 40 years from now, even, I think you're going to be one of those stars that's going to last a very long time. And I can't wait to watch your shooting star.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, I do have an amazing support system behind me.
Well, wonderful. So, Carly Rose Sonenclar, for those of you who are in the Westchester area, go see the Playland show, or you can go to Best Buy. You also have an LA show coming up as well.
I do, yeah. I'm going to be performing at Universal City Walk in LA.
Universal City, and so is that part of the Universal Studios thing out there? Okay.
Yeah, it's actually funny because when I was on X Factor, I used to go there with like some of the other contestants all the time, and we used to just, go hang out and go to restaurants and walk around. So now it's crazy that I'm going to be coming back there to perform.
Oh, it's exciting. It's very exciting, to say the least. Well, thank you so much for sharing that, and if you don't mind, come back every now and then and just check in with us and let us know how your big, wonderful life is going.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, Carly Rose Sonenclar, and thank you for the beautiful music you make. I can't wait to see the shows and to also buy your record. Thank you, darling.
Thank you.
All the best. Happy summer.
You too.
All right. My gosh. Do yourselves a favor and go see this young lady when she's at the Best Buy Theater in New York City. Check it out on her website, CarlyRoseSonenclar.com. She's also going to be, as she said, at Universal Studios there in Los Angeles this summer. And, the June 30th event, there's one in Freehold, New Jersey as well. It's an encore event at the Encore Event Center. And also, just so you know, June 29th is the Rye Playland show as well. So exciting. And also, the one that's happening in Times Square at the Best Buy Theater, that's for charity, for Stand Up for the Cure. So it's a really wonderful cause, in addition to what will be a great show, no doubt whatsoever. When we come back, we're going to